Hi, my name is Aries and I'm documenting my journey to get fit-ish. I have been doing alternate day fasting for 4 months straight. And this video is going to tell you all about that. Okay, so it's been 4 months since I started back into alternate day fasting. And when I first did alternate day fasting, I was very rigid. I didn't eat every other day consistently. This time around, I have given myself a lot more grace and a lot more leeway, which has its upsides and its downsides. Its upsides are it's a lot more sustainable and it's something I can do long term. It's not going to get in the way of seeing friends and family and going to events, dealing with stressful days or dealing with days that you can just tell your body isn't in the right space to have a fast. It also has its downsides because it means that you're not consistently fasting in a regiment way, so your results can take a little bit slower to come in, but that's okay personally because I know that this isn't a sprint and I don't want this to be a quick fix. I want this to be something that I can sustain and have results that last. So many times in the past I've done things where I get really big results and I feel awesome in the place I'm in, but they never last because it's not creating habits that I can take forward in the future and do consistently and be healthy about it. So that's why this time around, I'm not being regimented and I'm letting myself have a little more leeway. So last week I had my update and it was a really good week. I think I was down 2-ish pounds and I was super excited. I was very good with having, eat fast, eat fast. And I was very proud of myself because I had quite a bit of hiccups at the start of the month. This week, my body decided that maybe, you're not as good as you think you are. And it was a little bit more of a struggle. So this week, I ended up having to take an extra eat day. So I try and stick to the kind of 3-4 plan where you fast for 3 days a week and you eat 4 days a week. So it kind of allows you to have 2 back-to-back eating days for your weekend, which is what I try and stick to. But every so often, if I have to do a 5-2, where it's 2 days of fasting and 5 days of eating, I will. But again, that's going to slow your process down. So I do try as best as possible to do the 3-4 method. But this week, my body it just wasn't having it. So I ended up eating an extra day and it was just, I don't want to get upset about it and clearly my body needed it. I was just feeling drained and I was getting, I don't know how to explain it. I knew I needed an extra eat day, so I took it. By doing that, unfortunately, I did end up putting on a little bit of weight throughout the week. So, I know you're all here to see my results of how the 4 months went and all of that kind of stuff. And you probably don't want to hear me ramble on and on and on forever. But what I'm trying to get at is that because the week didn't go perfectly with fast eat, and I had to throw in some extra eat days there. It must be getting close to the time of month because I also ate way too many sweets. And it was Mike's birthday this week, so, I got him some treats for his birthday. And so I think that's where the weight came on, was I was just having too many sweets for the week, which is fine. So at least I have now that I've said it out loud, like now I can actually understand where the weight has come from. So thank you for listening, because now I figured it out. I was kind of like wondering how one eat day did what it did. But that makes sense. I was having a lot of sweets for Mike's birthday. I'm not blaming Mike. I did it myself. So anyways, I ended up gaining a little bit. So today's weigh-in was my official 4-month weigh-in, and I am back down to the weight I was last week. So last week I weighed in at 218.7, and I'm at 218.7, which means I am still at that total weight loss in the 4 months of 18.8 pounds. I did, however, do my side-by-sides. My heaviest weight ever of 237.5, which was 4 months ago, to right now, which is 218.7. I did my measurements. So overall in measurements, just this month, I am down an additional 3 inches, which is awesome. Most of it came in 0.5 here, 0.5 there. There were very, very small changes, but I will take them. And overall in the 4 months, I am down 22 inches total, which is amazing. I can feel that change, which is awesome. There has been a slight change in my body fat percentage. I went down 0.2% in body fat percentage from last month, and I went down 0.4 of a BMI from last month. So again, not a huge change there, but not really surprising considering I didn't drop that much weight. I only lost 2.3 pounds over the month. So, I did that literally from the second week to the third week, basically. So it wasn't the greatest month. So I do want to get a little more, as much as I just preached about being regimented and how I don't want to do that too much. I do want to try and be a little more consistent, but also giving myself grace. But I do want to have a better month overall. I had, the self-sabotage and stuff where I literally just gave myself time off and I wasn't even worrying about it. I think I had a couple fast days, if that. And then one really good week, and then this was a mediocre week. So I just want to level things out a bit better and have at least mediocre weeks all month versus nothing, really good, meh. Does that make sense? It's all a journey, and what's tough is I want to be able to come on here and show you guys these amazing results and give you all hope and inspiration and look what I can do so you can do it too. And I'm struggling with having to come on and be well, I'm the same weight, 4 months in and it's not that great, and there's so many other people out there doing this as well that have way bigger results. But so it's hard for me to come on and make this video and be the person that you come to watch to for results and then not have any results for you. So sometimes I feel I shouldn't even make it. But then I have to remember that this is all about the journey, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, and the truth of it. I don't want to hide the truth. The truth is not every week is great. The truth is I'm doing this slow and sustainably. The truth is I'm human and I make mistakes and I'm rolling with it. So I hope you guys can understand that, and I hope I'm not letting you down. So far, you have all been so incredibly amazing through this journey. I love hearing all your stories. I have had an incredibly busy week with work. My schedule has been all over the place, starting at different times of the day, finishing at different hours of the night, and barely having any time to just sit and relax. So I have a ton of comments to still get to. Trust me, I'm not ignoring you. I've just been super busy. I wasn't even able to make a video on Monday because I just haven't had time to sit down and go through it all and do it. So today is my Saturday. It's actually a Wednesday. And tomorrow is Thursday, which is what you're going to be seeing this at. So I'm literally like, I am the day before this video is going live. I am finally finding time to record it. And then I will have to spend the rest of the night editing it just so I can publish it for you guys today. So I'm busy, but I see you, I appreciate you, and I will get back to you shortly because honestly, your comments and your support is everything. So thank you. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot more. I want to try and keep these a little more short and sweet so that, you know, I don't take up so much of your time because I value what you come here with. So thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great week. I love you. Bye.